Monad is the newly launched Layer 1 blockchain that's supported by Coinbase. I already published a video 8 days ago. There was quite a bit of interest, as in the video got more views than the average video on this channel, and it's still getting searched. A lot of fundamentals had been discussed in that video, so feel free to check that out. The title is Monad 1000% rally soon. Now unfortunately we haven't seen that rally yet. We are still at 2.6 cents, a fully diluted valuation of 2.7 billion and a current market cap of 300 million. Here's Monad relative to the altcoin market. There seems to be some kind of a floor with a potential risk of underperformance of 15%, but maybe we are entering a long-term downward trend as well. Then of course the situation would look much worse. Now, very often bad altcoin performance is just due to selling pressure by the insiders. It's due to expanding token supply, maybe early investors cash out. And while we do have an expanding token supply in Monad as well, the major unlock will happen in November of next year. So the validators do get some allocation very slowly. My impression is that simply after this launch, a lot of the initial excitement has gone. And so now attention is just moving from one token to the next. Because of that attention shift, capital shifts with that. And that's probably the main reason for the price decline recently. Let's have a look at the on-chain data. So we've got 9,000 holders on the ported version on Solana. We can see how attention is slowing down here quite a lot as well. We've got roughly 400 new traders per day on the chain, and that's down from a peak of close to 7,000 traders. You can also see how the number of token transactions tends to decline. The trading volume is also coming down, and it's especially the big wallets that have stopped trading Monad on Solana. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, then feel free to give it a like. It will help to spread the word. It will tell the algorithm to show the video to more people. Thank you very much. What we're seeing here is the number of wallets with at least 37,000 tokens on the left. That's roughly $1,000 worth of the token. Then it's $10,000 worth of the token in the middle. And on the right side, we've got a threshold of $100,000 worth of the token. So we can also see how the number of retail investors is not growing on the Solana chain anymore. Yes, there are a few whale investors that have recently entered, while the smaller money stopped paying attention, but that didn't really change the ownership structure of the token. The whales, so the wallets that hold at least $100,000 worth of the token, still only own roughly 30% of the token. No matter what metric we look at, if you look at the spot market, if you look at on-chain metrics, if we look at levered bets on the price, everywhere the attention on Monad is going down, everywhere the trading activity is going down. In the last 24 hours, we saw 26 million worth of trading volume on the spot market of Monad. On the perpetual futures market, we saw much more than that, 172 million of trading volume. That's on Binance. The funding rate is not clearly positive anymore, as in the traders that are betting on Monad on the perps don't necessarily think that the price will go up from here. That was very different at the beginning, at launch. Many people were excited. There were more longs than shorts, so funding rates were positive. But things have changed after the recent price decline. The momentum has shifted. The open interest, so the amount of bets on the price, has also declined. And this does have a direct impact on the price as well. When there's less bets on the price, then in general, the spot market tends to also follow that deleveraging. Trading volume on the perpetual futures market also declines. So it's the same picture that we've already seen with trading volume on the Solana chain. It's not like capital is suddenly flowing out of Monad chain. It's simply that the usage is coming down and the attention is coming down. Here's the total value locked, or the capital that's on the chain. There was a lot of inflows in the first days, but now that's plateauing. Here's the stable coins on Monad. Again, it seems to now plateau. And even the trading volume on the chain itself doesn't look that positive, as in it is declining. The momentum isn't really great. If trading volume goes down, then it's very hard to attract new capital, right? The capital flows in to make money from trading fees via depositing funds into liquidity pools. It's not easy to hold Monad over the next years because of the token inflation. Does it make sense to buy the token now? It very much depends whether or not there will be a new wave of innovation, maybe something that launches, maybe some kind of partnership that could push up the price again. I'm personally waiting for a while until things stabilize, until we really know that prices are low again and that we're not in this long-term bearish trend, Because if now attention deflates, at some point the selling pressure will be over. And that might already be once we've fallen another 15% versus the rest of the altcoin market. Maybe we will stabilize rather sooner than later. But right now, I think it's better to stay cautious. Now, very few crypto YouTubers are willing to share their own performance. I've created a copy trading vault where I traded for the community members, the premium members of this channel, and the performance is shown here at the top. So we're trying to achieve performance independent of the macro environment. We are up so far 17.6% since July of this year, while Bitcoin during the same time frame went down by more than 22%. So we might be going sideways in Bitcoin, we are making money, we are going down, we keep our money. And the way we achieve this is with relative valuation trades. So we bet on altcoins to underperform that tend to have a rising supply, where the supply goes up faster than the demand. That then leads to those altcoins just long-term underperform versus the general market. So this is now Balancer relative to Ethereum. That's the Balancer supply chart. And we can simply just turn this around. So we just bet on Balancer going down relative to Ethereum. That's how we can make money in a market that overall might still be going down, but if the thing that we short goes down even further and at a quicker rate, that's then how we profit. And so there are two ways to benefit from this. You can simply just copy trade whatever I do. I always announce every trade that I make to the premium members in a channel in real time. Or you can join the next automated copy trading vault that will open again for deposits in January of 2026. That copy trading vault will be available to all annual subscribers. So I can simply start off with the monthly membership, and if you're starting to make first money with manual trading, you can also then swap to automated trading via yearly membership. I will, by the way, share my favorite trade once you join. So that's not Balancer anymore, it's something else. I will share that trade even if you just join on the monthly membership. And if you make money with that trade, then of course that's great. If you don't make money though, then I will refund the membership to you. So there's really no risk in just trying it out. If you don't make money with that first trade, I'll just send the $125 back. A link to Premium will pop up on the screen. It should be somewhere around here. Looking forward to seeing you on Premium. And again, thanks for watching. Cheers.